teacher's pet.
Hello gamers. Oh, double game audio. Hi gamers, how are we? How is everyone doing? Zara, congrats on being first. Hello Cloud, how are we? Y'all doing good? Hey, this is my hashtag ad stream. This is when I do the ad one. This is me promoting the Queer Halloween Stories bundle, and I was given a load of keys to do so. Did I get a key for this one? That's the first question.
Let's get funky!
Let's get funky! Okay. Do you prefer Bioware or Geen? I should have asked this sooner. Yes, I did get a key for this one. We are playing making friends. Okay. Okay, glad to know. Thank you for popping. I should have checked settings. I'm great. This. Hold on a second. Anything? Okay, nothing in settings we want to cover. Perfect. It goes without saying that we as humans generally have little control over our emotions. Trying to choose what we feel is
You got weird tastes, don't you?
Can I help you, sir? Can I fucking help you? I haven't done anything. Trying to choose what we feel is futile.
You got weird tastes, don't you?
Just because I'm flubbing the line doesn't say anything about my taste. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to read this right. I'm reading it over. I don't feel like I'm going to get it. Trying to choose what we feel is as futile as trying to tell the sea to wax when when it would normally wane. We can only adjust our sails, attempting to choose what emotion we're guided by.
That's the saddest story I ever heard.
I'm the one with the problem, not you. Get over it.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you a story, and as an exercise, you will attempt to change the outcome by inviting the protagonist to explore different feelings. Yippee! I love when emotions. Perhaps you'll be able to see yourself in our heroines, if you look carefully enough. You understand? Confusion! That's alright, you'll learn as we go. Let us begin. Ever since a young age, I've always felt entirely alone. Other kids at school didn't really get me. I like to kill things that are more complex than their ignorant brains could deal with. It's not like I wanted to be lonely. I tried for a while to make friends, play nice. But time after time it'd fail. I turned some cute little puppy into a much improved spider puppy, and all of a sudden little Lillian would go crying to mommy. Sorry for making it better, Lillian, if you're watching. Eventually, I realised that trying to fit in wasn't worth it. My weirdness would inevitably be found out, and I'd be right back to square one. So I may as well proudly wear it on my sleeve. Growing up, everyone around me formed neat little lines that I would funnel into their eventual place in society. When someone asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, I told them the only thing that could possibly be true. Me. I just wanted to be me. But that didn't pay particularly well on its own. There was one thing I knew I wanted to do, I suppose. Come on, game. I wanted to make some friends, even if it would be a long, hard path. I knew it would be rewarding in its own way. And to do that, I knew the easiest place to start would be furthering my magical education. Somewhat reluctantly, I attended Trogcroft College for alchemical magic. Come on. There's a popular misconception that magic is simply reading a tome, stirring a cauldron and saying abracadabra. As though that is enough to evoke your will into the world. However, that is not enough, obviously. Can anyone tell me what else is required? The class sat in silence. No sane person would actually volunteer to answer after all. Oh! I guess it wasn't really true that I didn't have any friends. I had Willow, I guess. Here she was, raising her hand as always. Show off. Miss Willow, go ahead. Well, it's complex, right? Sometimes you need special reagents. That's true, but more importantly... well, you need clear intent. that's only part of the equation, unfortunately. To cast a truly successful spell, you need to feel it. Deep inside, it needs to be a part of you. What about the boring stuff? Like, what if I lock myself out of my dorm and I need to soften the lock? Is there really any boring magic? I think if you can contemplate your scenario for a while, you'd find at least with emotion throughout. Embarrassment, concern for your well-being, those are few. Don't underestimate the power of your unconscious emotion. I took the opportunity to lean towards Willow, pointedly whispering, "That sucks for me, because I don't have any feelings." Her eyes rolled. "Shush, I'm trying to learn." For details on today's homework, check the portal. It should be a simple assignment. Look through your reading and write me a few paragraphs about how different emotions can benefit you in different situations. See you on Wednesday! I quickly threw my notes in my bag, looking over at Willow. Well, what an insightful lesson. How does that all make you feel, Willow? Well, I feel absolutely famished. How about we make our way to the commons? For someone so smart, you sure are dumb. Hunger's not a feeling, idiot. Well, I've been around for almost longer than I can remember. Unlike most of the uncultured swine of this school, she appreciates me. You think people at Magic Academy have been more into my whole aesthetic, but surprise, surprise, there's posers everywhere you go. If we're being honest, I'm not really sure Willow and I have that much in common either. But I guess it's nice that there's someone around. They're like a puppy. That you always sort of suspect would be cooler if it was a spider puppy. We sat down at a table after achieving some of the university's finest quote-unquote food. Sorry, I just noticed our school emblem. Quality content. So how are you feeling about your classes? Hi Dusky, how are we? Pretty boring. Like, wow, who would have guessed? Magic needs emotion. That's 101 stuff, isn't it? It literally is 101 stuff. We are in emotional magic 101. Yeah, but near the end of the term. Listen, all I'm saying is this magic stuff seems easy so far. Almost too easy? Oh, where do you get that impression? I've been working on an independent project. What? Oh, sorry, I meant to say I'm working on an independent project. Wait, is this related to those reagents you got caught stealing last month? Don't tell me you're still up to something delinquent. Breezy, congrats on being breezy! It doesn't seem right to call my masterwork something delinquent. There's just discouraging, and that's just discouraging education if you ask me. Honestly, I feel like I'm learning more on my own than from the academy nowadays. I think I might be just about ready to move on to greater and darker things. I'm pretty confident I've learned everything they can offer me here. You're in 101. What? That's so stupid. How could you even think that? Even if you were a master alchemist, isn't there something you'd be missing here? I'm gonna say it. You know, something important that you would miss when you're gone? Like maybe the ability to do some social networking. I am on this. I'm sorry. She gestured vaguely at herself, but I couldn't help but smirk at the irony of the situation that she couldn't have possibly known. Don't worry about my social connections, I think I have that covered. What? What does that mean? You're not going to mass-produce love potions, are you? So small-minded. This is exactly why I think I'm better than this place. I'm small-minded? You should at least stick to it until graduation. That would look way better on your resume. Okay, but here's the thing. I don't care about my resume. I had a goal that I came here to accomplish, and now I've nearly accomplished it. There's no reason for me to stay. No reason. No reason. I guess you're right. There's really no reason for you to be at this miserable school with your abominable classmates. Everything here could just go to hell for all you care. A worthless school full of worthless things. I mean, yeah, basically. Wallace did abandoning her tray at the table. Fine. Fine. Then stormed off. I don't know what that... what are we feeling? No, shame is not an emotion we can feel. We are not capable of shame. That is not in our repertoire. Indignant. What's her problem? Oh well, it didn't really matter that much to me. As I was trying to tell her, my project was almost finished. I was too busy being excited to worry too much about some over-emotional dame. From the beginning, this academy had been pivotal in the completion of my project. It started when I took my first class here, after all. Yeah, oh well, not gonna let it ruin my day. The professor was so kind and caring. When I had a breakdown in her office, she kindly ran to get me some tissues. And even more kindly left me alone in her office with all the best ingredients. It was an excellent start. I was able to grab about half of my list. A single day in, and I had already made great strides. I felt on top of the world. Getting the second half of the ingredients went on to be a challenge, but a surmountable one. Finally, a class of mine had announced a field trip. I know, right? A field trip? We're not children anymore. Thankfully, it got me in the right place at the right time. I grabbed an apple off Willow's abandoned tray, enjoying it thoroughly on my way back to my room. Waste not, want not, or whatever. As I arrived, I took a deep breath and opened the door. With my stomach full and my nerve resolute, I knew that it was time. I took my ceremonial candles, placing them around the room. It wasn't part of the ritual or anything, I just thought it was sort of, I don't know, stylish. I wanted a fire hazard in this event. Forget I said that. How fucking cheesy. After setting the mood, I prepared my actual components. Seeing everything set out in front of me filled me with a sense of confidence. Always important to witching, exactly. I'm so good at witching. The various notes pinned about with little reminders helped. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Put a component in, start whispering an incantation. A fresh strand of hair, and my deepest secret, a glimpse of something beyond the pale. My final component was easy. I always had one in hand. A solitary eyeball flower, to light. I delicately tossed the flower into the cauldron. It was so close. The final step necessitated a sense of privacy. A pink smoke steamed out of the pot, lightly at first, then with force. I continued stirring until I found that it was too thick, too solid to stir any further. I had fucking burnt it. A hand reached out the pot, followed by an arm, then one more. Finally, a head emerged. Hello? Hi. Wow, I'm so happy to meet you. The bright purple girl leapt from the pot, taking me in an embrace. I felt a warmth I hadn't for as long as I could remember. Sitting there with her on top of me, time seemed to freeze. This went really smoothly. 10 out of 10, no problems whatsoever. I guess we are ready to graduate. I'm happy to meet you. Forcing my useless arms to move, I wrapped her in a tight hug. After a moment of numbness, my brain finally started thinking forward. There were many things I had to prepare for that I foolishly had left unattended. Balls, for example. I have so many questions. What size are you?
Let's get funky!
We just summoned girlfriends. We are graduating. We are graduating college. We made a girlfriend. The homunculus shot me a confused smile, tilting her head slightly at the question. What size am I? You're the one who made me silly. Don't you know? Right, so I did. I went to stand, but oh, she's still up on top, on me. Girl, what size pussy you wear? Get off of me. Unhand me, won't you? It occurred to me how harsh my words were. Usually I didn't care. I peered into her face. Thankfully, she showed no sign of being hurt. Oh, okay. I will. For now. Though I missed the warmth almost immediately, I did not miss the immobility. I stood, walking to my closet. You look like you're about the same size as me. I'm sure we can get you into something. Flipping through my wardrobe, I clicked my tongue. Somehow, my style didn't feel like it would suit her. But maybe... I still have it. My family never really understood what I like to wear. My else knew. I pulled out a box of all the things they got me that I would never in a million years put on my body. Here, you can put these on. Why? It's just... Puss. How do you even answer that? I don't want you to freeze to death. It took a lot of effort to make you. You know. Why no? I need tuition to keep me warm. And it'll be easier to explain if anyone likes then. Why? I don't think the first suit will be easier to explain. Unless, yeah, that's just my first suit. It's just I put it out in the stand. I hate it. I insisted on putting on clothes, but honestly, it wasn't like anyone other than me would be seeing her anyways. Probably I would. You look so cute. You look okay, I guess. She grinned at me, doing a little spin. I showed her around my quarters, telling her everything she needed to know. It had gotten pretty late by the time I finished the ritual, and even later still by the time the homunculus had finished getting dressed and acquainted with the room. I lay in my bed, she laid down beside me. I've been wondering about something. What's that? What's your name? Where you come from? A part of me was surprised she didn't know it naturally, like, it was a part of her blood. Basically was. It's Morgan. Morgan? Wow. Can I ask you something? Can I stop you? What's my name? Oh. It hadn't occurred to me until now, this thing that I had made with my own two hands. What should she be called? What is her name? What's her name? Chat, what are we naming her? Dusky, I am shocked that you came in with Morrigan too. I genuinely thought we were going to... it was immediately going to be Mark 5. I genuinely thought that's where this was about to go. We're never immune to Mark 5 possibilities. Oi, hi, Obaki. Okay, I think maybe Morgan 2. I think Morgan 2 works. How about Morgan 2? Is that stupid? She has no way of knowing if it's stupid or not, I guess. Morgan 2? Oh, Morgan 2? Okay. Morgan 2. I closed my eyes, contemplating what we would do tomorrow. Before I could fall asleep, I felt her lips touch mine. The days that followed were, well, I hate to say it, but the days that followed were blissful. It was like a waking dream. I was almost surprised when I woke up every morning and she was still there. Morgan, this is my girlfriend, Morgan 2. Morgan 2, I have a surprise for you. Everything's a surprise for me. I'm extremely easy to surprise, I think. I knelt in front of my cauldron, tossing a few things in and stoking the fire. What are you making? I literally just told you it's surprise, didn't I? Sitting up beside me, laying your head on my shoulder. We sat for a few minutes, with the occasional stirring of the pot. Finally it was done. I dislodged from Morgan to standing to retrieve the vessel. Well? I tilted the cauldron, carefully pouring the tea into a manageable kettle. This is not Morgan 3. Then pouring it from the kettle into even more manageable teacups. I handed her one gingerly. What's this? This is tea, specifically Earl Grey. Oh, I see. She regarded the cup for a second, turning her eyes up to me. Is it for drinking? It was kind of funny how naive she was. Yes, Sally, it's for drinking. I'm certainly not as experienced at brewing magic as the barista masters at Cafe Jean. Jan? Johnny! But I think it's good anyways. I watched her take the cup and put it to her lips, wincing as it was hotter than she expected. If it's too hot, just blow on it a little. The gears in our head seem to turn. Yeah, humans do like to just look at a cup of tea, that is very true. Will it actually make it cooler? I think so. So probably. Wow! Thank you for showing me so much stuff. Well, it's the only thing to do, duh. What use is being with someone cool if you can't do anything fun? There's so much stuff I want to show you. I'm excited to see it. Hey, sweetie, do you think we could have, I don't know, go for a walk? I hate touching grass. Uh-oh. She never asked about the outside world before. Yeah, maybe, sometime. It's pretty boring, honestly. Oh, okay. We sat down together, drinking tea peacefully. I had to keep her entertained so she wouldn't worry too much about leaving. When I make a homunculus, I know what the game says it's been days. When I make a homunculus and 12 hours later, it's like, can we leave? I want to go. If she wanted to leave, then I would have to make Morgan 3. I honestly didn't know what I'd do. Oh, also... Ever since I was a young girl, I knew precisely what I wanted out of life. I wanted to become a master alchemist, someone that people for miles around would know and respect. Yeah, Morgan has not even considered the possibility of Morgan 3 yet. I also wanted a vibrant personal life, to be able to spend any night that I wanted with my friends, and to have a fun time shaking off the stress of the day. Maybe even someone to come home to, who would always be by my side when I need it. I also had another goal. I wanted my friend Morgan... Huh? Oh, sorry. Wrong one. I wanted my friend Morgan to be able to enjoy that life with me. It was selfish, I suppose. I don't get to determine what other people do with their lives. I know that. But I still wanted her with me. Be by my side when I needed it. Sometimes she'd talk about how lonely she was and I'd feel a little hurt, I guess. Sometimes it felt like she was all I'd think about, but I often got the impression that I was barely even a footnote to her. I was a year ahead of her in school, so when I went away to college, I was worried she'd totally have forgotten me. But when I ran into her one day, she told me that she was planning on attending Tallcroft's college. I was so relieved we were going to the same school. And a part of me was convinced it wasn't just a coincidence. Maybe she did miss me the same way I missed her after all. But then the stealing started, and her weird schemes that she whisper brags about. Just got worried about her, I guess. If she didn't want to live my way, that's fine, but Sometimes it seemed like she didn't want to live anyway at all. I wanted her to be able to succeed in life, which maybe led me to saying things that were harsher than I meant. Morgan hasn't been to class for a week. I'm starting to get worried. Last time I saw her was a couple days ago, sneaking around the dorm halls late at night. Frankly, it's a little impressive. I can't imagine staying in my room for as long as she seems to have. This all started around the time we had our argument. I felt hurt. I might still be upset about it. Imagine your girlfriend left you for a girl she made up. Imagine she made another girl on the side and she named it Morgan too. Willow, do you know about Cyber Sleuth? You won't want to. She might still be upset about it, but she's the one who hurt me. And now she's just decided to ignore my feelings and hide until things blow over. Typical Morgan. She's important to me though, I can't just let this go. I'll bring her a nice drink and a treat after class gets out. While waiting in the interminably long line at Cafe Gione. I'm going to say it worse every time. It occurs to me that it may actually be faster to go off campus and get a boring old hand-brewed cup of coffee. You'd think brewing coffee magically would make service more expedient, not worse. But knowing Morgan, she won't accept any substitutes. It's like she had a magical intuition for when someone is trying to shortchange her. She's only a first student in the most annoying ways. Finally, they hand me my order and I'm out the door. As I approached her door, I heard giggling? Muffled and quiet. Maybe it was crying? Well, my nerves catch up with me, which meant it was time to knock before I could overthink it. Knock, knock, knock. And instantly, the soft noises turned to silence. A few seconds passed, it felt like something was gripping my heart. After a few more had come and gone, I knocked again. What? Finally, I could hear her, talking from behind the door. Hey, it's me. I was hoping we could talk. I could hear a sigh from shuffling, then finally a little while later the door inched open. Morgan's eyes were barely visible through the crack. Oh, it is you. Hi. Hi, I brought you a treat. I thrust the drink forward, fixing my eyes on it. Oh, cool, thanks. She accepted it, a good omen. After a quick temperature check, she took a sip. Black as my soul. But you know, with some sugar and cream. I know, just how you like it. Silence fell over us. So, I just want you to apologise for what I said before. It was very uncool of me. I'm your friend, not your mom. It's not right to hound you like that. Yeah, that seems right. And I just want you to know I regret it. I miss you. Morgan gave me a light smile. It's okay, I'm not mad. Somehow, despite the words she was saying being nice, something felt wrong. Well, I'm sorry to tell you. Girl, hold on. You know what? I'll redeem it. Girl.
You got weird tastes, don't you?
You wanna hang out? I've not seen you around much. You know, I'd love to, but...
Let's get funky!
I've been pretty busy. I should probably get back to it. Busy? What could you possibly be doing in there? Is this why you've been skipping class? Don't worry, you wouldn't really get it anyways. Well, maybe later then? I'll think about it, bye. Bye? Yeah, Morgan's too busy getting funky with her pet Morgan too. The door closed once more, and I just couldn't ignore the heavy feeling in my gut. She's said it was okay. She didn't act like she was mad at me. So what's the problem? As I walked away, I once again heard that distant tittering. Heard the distant sound of titty. When I returned to my room, I hung my robe on the hook carefully. Sucks when things are complicated. What was all that even supposed to mean? I have no way of deciphering it. I felt... No. I'd apologised, but I don't think it really mattered. Maybe I put too much effort into a friendship when she never actually cared at all. Yeah, she had to stop Morgan too from clawing the furniture. I slumped down on my bed, closing my eyes. And then I heard a knock at the door. Without hesitation, I leapt back up and ran to answer it. Morgan? Morgan? Well, I'm sorry, I got embarrassed. I didn't know what to say, but I forgive you. And I want to hang out. Some barrage of words was stunning. I felt so happy. Well, okay. Do you want to come in? We can watch another episode or two of Reborn in Other Worlds as tax accountant. Yeah, that sounds great. Remember when it made me laugh so hard I almost passed out? Duh! You weren't even laughing at a joke. The main character just got hit by a truck. It seemed pretty funny to me. Walked back into my room. Morgan had lying on the bed and patting the seat next to her. I really am sorry for ignoring you, you know. I sat down next to her. But there's just been something I want to tell you, I guess. Oh, what's that? My pet girlfriend dropped in the carpet. Well, I love you. I could feel my body tensing. Is this a joke? Her hand moved to my face, gingerly taking my chin. I've loved you for so long. I love you too. Love you too. In the blink of an eye, everything faded. I love you.
Game!
Yeah, a little. Another few blinks of the eye, I would feel it slip from between my fingers. I've been dreaming, still alone. Nothing in the waking world had changed other than the time. I felt, I'm not gay. I sat there mourning the loss of a few long minutes, after which I begrudgingly got up and got ready for class. Well, a week had passed. Morgan had yet to resurface. It's funny how the absence of something can fill your thoughts so completely. A hole that takes up the whole space. I knew that if something didn't change, I'd go crazy. So I decided to do something a little crazy to avoid a lot of crazy, I guess. Like fighting fire with fire.
I love this hole!
I started a fire in the hole. For some reason, I couldn't get over the strange giggling I had heard from Morgan's room. There had to be something going on.
I love this hole!
Perhaps it was time for a more productive investigation session. Follow who burns down the whole school. I sprayed some watcher salve on her door and on my own forehead, waiting discreetly nearby. She'd have to leave her room eventually, and when she did, I know. Shut the fuck up, just shut up. Don't tell them to clip that. Don't tell them to clip that. If something in that room is keeping her this busy, then I need to know what it is so I can help her. In the meanwhile, I had plenty of papers I could work on. Death co-imperative potions would be my friend in these trying times. When the spell finally triggered a few hours later, I scrambled back to pack away my interim workstation. There was no way to tell how long she'd be gone, so I had no choice but to be in and out in the amount of time it takes her to use the bathroom. Girl, how long does it take? Girl, take you 15 minutes to piss, go to the doctor. This put my window at a fairly comfortable 15-minute minimum, thankfully. I knew Morgan well enough to know that. I carefully made my way to her door and gave it a gentle knock, thinking that the coast was clear. After giving it enough time to be certain, I turned the doorknob and it quickly stepped in. The room was dark, lit only by a few candles near the bed. I reached into my pocket, retrieving an illumination capsule, and crushed it between my fingers. Nothing seemed obviously awry at first. Some clothes on the floor, board game pieces scattered about, a body pillow. Wait, that's no body pillow! What the fuck? The words refused to come out of my mouth. The body pillow turned to face me, bright-eyed. Oh my god! The being leapt up, meeting me in an embrace. Hello? It's so nice to meet you. What's your name? I had to force myself to take a moment to adjust. Who is this? Is this even a human person? I tried to keep my space, a concept that seemed to confuse her. Well, this is strange. I'm Willow. What are you doing here? I flew up. Hero's head to lead even deeper in confusion. I live here! Always have! So, when you say always, what exactly do you mean by that? Well, it was once I can remember, I suppose. My sweetie and I... Oh, wait, sorry. She told me not to call her that. Morgan and I have spent the last... My life? Here. Your life? Your whole life? A homunculus? A freaking homunculus? This has been what she's been spending all her time doing? Well, she had spent all her time doing. Oh, also, ever since I was made, I've always been here in this room. Usually she's here with me, we play and sing and watch silly old movies, but sometimes she has to leave. The problem is, I love her very much. I would like it if perhaps she never had to leave, but she still does. It's kind of confusing. Yes. Sometimes she has to leave for 15-minute piss breaks. When with the one in this room, I had a lot of time to think. For example, what was there to do when she was gone and I was left all alone? I often just sat down, patting the pillows, feel like it was some form of comfort. But it was a lonely, boring existence in her presence. When she come back, then she'll come back and we could have fun again. Alright. It's a little weird, but do you want to try a new game? Oh, a new game? Sure. It's called Charades. Kissing Charades. Strip Charades. We take turns drawing words out of a ball. The drawer has to act out the word without speaking. Then the other person has to get what the word is. Okay, that makes sense. I'll go first. Morgan reached towards a bowl she had prepared earlier, taking a slip of paper and reading it. I'm gonna start, okay? Okay! Started flopping her arms to her side like if there's a few seconds he paused. You can just say your guess out loud, okay? You don't need to wait, there's no penalty for getting it wrong. Morgan went back to the flapping motion, leaning her head back and opening and closing her mouth like, witch. Are you a witch? Morgan stopped, pursing her lips and thought, here, actually, why don't you go first? She held the bowl out to me. After a moment of hesitation, I reached out and took a swap of paper. Reservoir. I don't know this word, Morgan. Okay, you can draw again. How embarrassing. I picked another piece of paper. Village. It's okay, you can go until you get a good one. Favor, dome, prisoner, twee. As this guy yet another, Morgan leaned forward, peeling down at scraps of paper with an uneasy expression. We can play a different game. I often felt like I played like I didn't know as much as Mulligan. There were so many things that seemed outside of my grasp. Sometimes she talked to me about our friends or things outside, but I couldn't really do anything other than smile and nod. Yeah, Morgan, what did you expect? She doesn't know what a movie is. She hasn't watched your isekais. Never thought it bothered me very much. It had her, and that was enough. I had her, and that was enough. I'm not greedy after all. But when Will came to visit, I had to admit I was quite intrigued. When Morgan had left, I expected to be alone with my thoughts in the room for a while. To my surprise though, I knew guest. At first I had thought Morgan had just come back prematurely, but it was something entirely new. What the fuck? Oh my god! Overwhelmed by excitement, I hopped up to hug my new friend. Hello? It's so nice to meet you. What's your name? Well, this is strange. I'm Willow. What are you doing here? I live here. Always have. So when you say always, what exactly do you mean by that? Well, as long as I remember, I suppose. My sweetie, oh wait, sorry, she told me I'd call her that. Morgan and I have spent the last of my life here. Your life? The whole life? That's rather sad, isn't it? Yeah? Was it? Top love, bottom love. Top love, bottom love. Top love! While I was aware of the hypothetical existence of the word, the concept of something that happened to me just didn't make sense. Sorry, wrong one. While I was aware of the hypothetical existence of the word, the concept of something being sad happening to me just didn't make sense. I was happy. I love Mulligan. Nah, Mulligan brings me food, and we play lots of games. And in time we know our time to put the look on Willow's face. I'm sure you'd have fun too. Maybe you can play with us sometime? You're real cute too, you know. The more I thought about it, the better the idea was. I had so much fun with Mulligan. While having our person around with Willow would make things more fun. No, that's okay. Please don't tell her I was here, okay? Just pretend like this never happened. Will was holding her hand to her chest, watching the fabric of her robe tight. Without any further explanation, she stood up and scurried away, like a speeder. Leaving me once again alone. And then you're gonna have to give me a clue who this is, bestie. Like a speeder. It's not so much that things I have to do outside my room. My parents pay for my living fees, dorms aren't cheap even though they seem like they should be. They should be, bestie. The fucking state of those things, they fucking should be. Despite that, I'm sometimes forced to do things in the real world for hours at a time. Food, family stuff, it's kind of obnoxious. But as I came back to my room, all was forgiven. Mulligan! Morgan to rushed at me, bringing me off a tackle hug, and my if I may have even called it a glomp. She can eat bed sheets. She's allowed to eat the bed sheets. Sometimes they even have to go piss for 15 minutes at a time, minimum. Can be up to 2 hours. It's good to see you again too. I miss you. I miss you too. I was so lonely while you were all gone. Well, mostly. Wait, what does that mean? Well, it was supposed to be a secret, but you'll never believe this. I had a visitor. No. That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean, like a mouse? I don't think so. Her name was Willow. She was really cute. I think you guys would be good friends. I was eating frog roaches. Willow, that bitch. So she thinks she can just break into my room now, huh? What? Huh? Oh, you mad? I'm sorry. I thought you'd be happy. No, I'm sorry, it's not your fault. It really ruffles my feathers that she thinks she can just come in here and spy on me whenever she wants. I'm not mad at you. You're perfect. I'm just mad at her. She shifted uncomfortably, clearly not used to conflict. Honestly, I kind of wait getting to meet her. I've never gotten to meet anyone else like that before. It was exciting. I know it seems exciting when it's not happened before. It's only because you don't realize how much everyone sucks. I don't know, sometimes I think it might be nice to win for myself. Don't you like how things are now? Isn't it nice? Of course! I love playing games with you, and I love you. Just sometimes I think about all the things that are out there. You know. This is all great, but I know there's other great things, and sometimes you're not here. It just feels a little hollow sometimes, I guess. Hollow. Here I was giving her everything, and she thought that was hollow. Also, I flew up. And it's getting quite gross. I need to wait to be out of the room where the floor up is. I made her to be different from the others, and I expect her to just stab me in the back like the rest. I need to piss again. How ironic that I no longer had a room to be alone in. I stumbled towards the door, gripping my head in my hands. I'll be back. Unsure what to do, I fled my sanctuary. I tried to go for the logic in my head to help me figure out what to do from here. Initially, I just wanted a friend, someone who wouldn't betray me or make me feel bad, so I made one. But I hadn't considered what came next. Now there's a person in my life that's dependent on me, and I made sure she stayed that way. Before I knew what I was doing, I looked up. I was at Willow's door. Sorry, that slipped. I was at Willow's door. I guess a part of me knew that there was only one person who could help. But that would be so fucking embarrassing. Morgan too is wiping off on her, whatever. I turned, choosing to face somewhere else. The next day. Hey, Willow. I had to slowly work my way up to getting her to help me. This was step 1 of my nefarious plan. Did you do the homework for emotional magic? You know, from the last month. She looked stunned, like for once she couldn't find the right word. Fine. Before I knew it, she slammed her head back down on the table and started pulling out neatly notey sheets. Alright, so this is the assignment for the 13th. I'm not sure if she'll accept it late, but if you come up with a really good excuse, then just maybe. I was babysitting my girlfriend. She flew up. She had the bed sheets also. Kind of having a time. Willow walked me through the assignments, giving me our grade papers as a reference. I'm sure we both knew I was just going to copy them, right? I am going to get kicked out of this college for plagiarism. Alright, if you have any other questions, just ask, okay? Alright. I guess I'll think about it. Like if I get really desperate. And be sure to change the wording enough, though. I can't imagine she'll be paying that much attention. Don't worry, I'll aim for a C average, like usual. Hey, you should want more for yourself. Like for at least a B-. C's get degrees, bitch. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of effort. After a while, all the assignments had been laid out for me, and there was a lot of silence between us. It was then that I was acutely aware that this was simply step 1. Step 1 in my grand plan. My plan to... I call it Operation Get Willow on my side, then leverage her to help me figure out what to do about Morgan too. Thank. I tried to spit the words out of my mouth like a hairball. Morgan too gets those as well. Oh. Thank you for helping. Well. Unfortunately, for reasons I could not comprehend, this immediately seemed to raise her suspicions. Alright, what else do you need? Well... Listen, I've been keeping a secret from you. Uh-huh. I know this may come as a shock, but I made a homunculus. I'm so surprised. And now I'm worried that there's some implications of that I hadn't considered. You think? Like, I sort of thought I could just hide her in my room, but we're like a few weeks in, and I'm beginning to think that's not realistic. Well, what are you going to do about it? That sure was the question of the hour, huh? I don't know. She frowned and making a deep sigh. You can't just keep her in there. I know that, but what am I supposed to do? Send her to school? Let her get a job? Well, I guess we just have to. Take it one step at a time, right? You want me to go job hunting for my pet girlfriend? You think she doesn't even have a resume? She doesn't have any job history, she doesn't have any employment, she doesn't have any education. You think someone's gonna hire her? Fucking hell, people can't get jobs with master's degrees and you think they're gonna hire my girlfriend? That ain't my curtains? If she leaves her room right now, she'd stand out way too much. Because she's like purple. She has 3 eyes, Morgan. Okay, well, that's not so hard to fix, is it? Oh, what are you suggesting? An eye patch, duh. What do you think I was going to say? I don't know. There are a lot of ways that could go. Anyways, yeah, we'll figure it out, all 3 of us. Just rip it out, idiot. Just eat it. I'll eat it. Have you seen... Have you read... Have you read Tsubasa? She took my hand gently. Yeah, just one step at a time. I didn't know what the future would hold. But maybe it would be okay this time. Yeah, we can convince Morgan to eat it. I like that she has an arrow pointing to her non-suspicious eye patch. In this life, no one has perfect navigation. The best one can hope for is a mutual goodwill with one's fellow man. Even if everyone wishes well, things may still go exceedingly wrong, but with a little luck they won't. To aid in this, drinking some drama fortune may help stack the odds. The future is uncertain, unless of course you can ensure that it isn't. While you're here, I think you'll find that you now have access to your very own spellbook. Give it a look. Perhaps if you're ambitious enough, you may even complete it once someday. Life has rewards for those who achieve. To aid in your quest in future sessions, I'll allow you to see more clearly what basal instinct influences each basal instinct influences each emotional decision. That shall be all for your first lesson. Perhaps next time you'll see a different possibility for how things could end, and learn something new. The end. Yippee! Okay, we finished that perfectly in time for the ads. But yeah, hi, this is a game that is in the Queer Halloween Stories bundle. I think the thing hasn't... I don't know if the thing's been going off again. If you want to pick this up and check out some of the other endings, I'll take a quick look at the spellbook. Looks like there's 5 endings. So you can pick it up and check out some of those. See about other endings for the girlfriends. Make your own toxic Yuri. Teehee. Alright, I will run the ads, go on BRB, and we'll come back and I'll pick one of the other games that we got in the bundle to check out. Alright, might be a slightly longer BRB just while I'm adjusting things. Alright guys, bye bye! Welcome back from the ads. Let me just put up an update of what we're playing. Yeah, like Dusky said, you could name her not Morgan too, and that'd be fucked up and weird, so you shouldn't do that. Hoping I get the name of this game right. Oh, I forgot to set up the warnings. Okay, there's no warnings for this game, that's fine. Hopefully I didn't get the names in the wrong order there. So I'll just turn off the warning thing. Come on. Alright, let's go. Do you want it in English or Japanese? Options. We'll just go English. It's our first time playing. Okay. Yeah, I have the option to not understand. Keep on seeing tape. Toto. Hi, Bunny. Did you bring the ingredients? I hope you're prepared for our Valentine's Day candy making lesson. Mima's just joking. We have everything prepared already. Sometimes I'm going to eat Nina. Aw, Nina, you weren't supposed to say that. I want to see Bunny get all flustered. Don't involve me in your silly pranks. Please don't fight, you two. See, isn't she so cute when she's flustered? Bunny, you can just go. Just put your bag down anywhere. I'm sorry. Guess what finishing decor is going to get me smoochies? Oh. Alright, we're all in. We're all going to work together to figure out how we get smoochies. Oh, okay. Don't ignore me. We're only allowed in here until the first bell, so let's get started. Let's go! I'm ready whenever. Great, let's not waste any more time. Yeah! Welcome to Mima and Nina's Chocolate Workshop! Choose a chocolate! Milk chocolate is nice and simple. Yeah, but dark chocolate has the nice fruity undertones. Dark chocolate's a little too bitter for me. Nina has a sweet tooth. Anyway, white and milk chocolate are both cute. Dark is better if you want something fancy though. Okay, are we done? Are we done, mate? Are we done? Vaccine? We're getting white. None of you wanted white. Choose a mold. Ooh. Auto. Well, heart's in the perfect shape for Valentine's. And as I say, it does fit the holiday. Squares and circles are easier to eat though. I guess squares aren't bad either. They look cool. Circles it is. Filling. I want to fill them all up to the edge. Yep, I feel nervous just watching. Quiet, you're distracting Bunny. Choose a ribbon. Ooh. Warm colours have a cute feel to them. I'm fond of stripes myself. Stripes do make for a nice accent. But plain ribbons are nice in their simplicity too. Take the blue ribbon for example. Simple but classy. Green. Ooh. The tag is the finishing touch. It's the final touch. Think about what you want to give the chocolate. Who you want to give the chocolates to. Moon. Lovely. Dan, I made chocolate. I did it. Oh, this is just too lovely. Just like you, Bunny. Now's the hard part. You made the chocolate, and now it's time to give it away. No need to be nervous. I'm sure anybody would be happy for chocolate from you. Oh, that's the first bell though. We should get back to class. See you later, Bunny. Go up, Bunny. I'm gonna give chocolates to the moon. Cause I'm a bunny. Get it? Just me left now. I should get going too. Now, who do I want to give the chocolate to? No, that's the wrong question. Who should I give the chocolate to? Who are we going to give the chocolate to? Guys, who do you want to give the chocolate to? Okay, it's got a moon on it, it's got a green striped ribbon, and it's white circles. It's circular. We've got white, we got green. The moon isn't going to fit, but I think the rest of those things work good for the tennis club, right? Because they're going to think it's a tennis ball. What do you want? I'm kind of busy here. Oh, sorry, in that case, you can just go. You called me out here for a reason, right? Just spit it out. Sorry, right. This is for you. Aren't you going to take it? Oh, if you don't want it, it's okay. Sorry, you probably don't want my chocolate anyway. I didn't say that. So you do want it? I didn't say that either. But I also didn't say that I didn't want it. Sorry, I'm kind of confused. I'm sorry too. Huh? I just got a bit nervous. We haven't really talked before, right? Oh, I guess not. I never know what to say around people. Well, maybe we can start again from the beginning? Hi, I'm Bunny. I'm Portia. I made this for you for Valentine's Day, which now feels kind of weird given we haven't spoken. Would you accept it? Why? Oh, well, we're in the same class, but we don't really talk much. So I thought maybe it could be a chance to get to know each other better. Unless you don't want to. I didn't say that. Thank you for the chocolate. Do you like it? No, I hate chocolate. Oh, I didn't know. If it means anything, white chocolate technically isn't chocolate. It's okay. You couldn't have known. It's not like we really know each other. You sure you didn't mean give this to some other person? No. I made this for you, really. Yeah, she is a dog. No takebacks, okay? Even if you ask, it's mine now. I'm gonna go bury it. I wasn't gonna ask. I don't have any chocolate for you. Huh? I didn't really expect any. It's fine. Come by the tennis court after school. Huh? I said, come by the tennis court after school. Okay, I got it. I will. See you later. Yeah, she's going to show me her bone and not let me have it. And so, Bunny spent Valentine's Day with the tennis club captain, Portia. When Bunny reached the tennis court, Portia had 2 rackets with her. For some reason, she wanted to have a tennis match. They played until the sky grew dark. Portia won every time, but it was fun anyway. Afterwards, Portia told Bunny that she was willing to come back and play anytime she wanted to. Toshiki in a way would go wild for this. When Bunny went to bed that night, she thought back on her day. If she could do it over again, what would she have done differently? Would she have decorated her chocolates in some other way? Would she have given them to somebody else? She'd already made her chocolate choices this time, but perhaps, with another chance, her choices and her chocolates might change. Mima and Nina's chocolate workshop. The end? Question mark? Okay, there are a lot of variables. Give her chocolate she hates less. Okay, so I can make chocolate that she really doesn't like, which I'm going to assume is I've tried to poison her because she's a dog. How many? Okay, so we have 2 endings per character, and then the one where I didn't give it away. I want to try doing that one. Yeah, we don't have an option for not chocolate, so I think the options are give her chocolate she doesn't quite hate, and give her chocolate she really hates. Give her straight up poison. Cute! This is so cute. It really is. Good job, Bunny. Now's the hard part. Okay. Nobody. These are for me. I don't really have anybody I want to give chocolate to. Not these chocolates, anyway. What should I do with them? I'll think about it after school. And so Bunny took her chocolates home with her on Valentine's Day. She thought about throwing them away, but she didn't want to waste food. In the end, she ate them all by herself in bed, but they didn't taste nice at all. What? Maybe it would have been better if she hadn't made them in the first place. When Bunny went to bed that night, she thought back on her day. If she could do it over again. What? Bunny hates dark chocolate, I guess. Okay, meet school president, garden club. Oh, okay. Ask her to do something for you. Okay, so my hint is that I can give her chocolate she hates less. I guess that's a hint. I'm a bit confused if that's the hint or the name of the ending. Alright, okay, let me see about next game, shall we? But yeah, there are plenty of endings on that one if you want to. If you want to grab a copy. In the bundle. Hashtag ads. Where's my list of games? Oh, there was one that was... Yes, that's the one I'm looking. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Oh, and I'll update the PTR. Nope, not that one. We're not using that anymore. Blue Sky. Let me grab the content warnings. I'm going to copy paste these content warnings exactly as they were given to me by, I think Gain was the one who sent these out, or someone on the team. Whoever on the team made these up. It might have been the dev, to be honest. Okay. Oh, can I change this dimension before I put it on screen? We have the options for real big and real small. Those are our options for... why is it not showing? That's not what we want to be going on. Why doesn't it want to capture this game? I thought Halloween. That's OBS. That's OBS. That's not helpful. I wonder if I can put it as a game? Will it work? Oh wait, hold on. Maybe if I capture my feds. There we go. Okay, got it. Fixed it. Okay, next up, Half Haunt Halloween. As I said, our options are real small or real big. The bus screeches to a halt right in front of the dimly lit bus stop. No one in their right mind would get off here. At least, no one felt a death wish. The lights of the city had long since dimmed to nothingness. It was by a sheer luck that the bus hadn't hit a wayward deer or thrown itself off the edge of the precarious roads. What? Please stop making these wiggle, it makes it hard to read. This is a really long game, by the way. We won't be finishing this. The faint bus sign peeks out from the darkness, barely legible at are the Mount Gulch slayers at the top. All the riders, humans, nervously look at each other. Who signalled for the bus to stop? Excuse me! The man blocking the bus gives me a glare before stepping aside. Why did you make the words wiggle? They, though the passengers, were trying to get to the next town over. Too bad for them that there were a million of these tiny bus stations dotting the road between here, St. Simon, the city, and there, Ballytin, the next city over. So sue me, it's not like I was looking forward to having to go home anyway. To my surprise, I'm not the only one getting off at this stop. There's a scrawny looking man who steps out right ahead after me. His shirt reads, "Mothman, please for me." Well, okay. We will ask Mothman politely. The bus drives away and the silence descends. Not even a single frog or cicada. This close to the generator, they've all been chased away or fried. My eyes adjust to the darkness. After an hour of this painfully bright fluorescence on the bus, it's a relief. I wait. I know the path up the mountain back home, but I'm waiting to see what the stranger will do. Probably get forward. He's pacing back and forth behind the bus shelter, squinting into the dark. It's painfully close to the path that leads up Mount Gulch. So what, you're haunted too? Excuse me? You know, big haunt fanatic. He points to his shirt, like I failed to see it before. That's my life goal. Big fan, real big fan. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm hoping he's going to lose interest and get on the next bus, which was set to arrive in, well, another 2 hours, and he's just spoiled the path up. Guess not. Please stop showing me your VoD shirt. I hate your VoD shirt. How do you not know about the haunts? You tell me you just happened to get off at the stop? I live here. He nods at me once and immediately starts up the mountain. Stupid tourist. That is so cool. I tried moving here, but the place say it's a national forestry or something. I don't know. Dumb. God, I'd love to live right on his doorstep. Like, have you seen him? He points to his shirt again. Please stop showing me your VoD shirt. I hate your VoD shirt. I don't anything get bored by Mothman. Honest, cross my heart, stand my heart like multiple times. No, never see him. Damn, what about any ghosts? They can bore me too. Nope. All my buddies have keep saying that Mount Gulch is like top tier for ghosts and shit. Wow, how can you have not seen any ghosts? Because they don't exist? He stops dead in his tracks. I have to quickly pivot to avoid running into him. Now that's a lie, big lie. Me and the haunt is we have proof. You know, how can you live in the biggest haunt east of St. Simon and just be wrong? I shrug. This wasn't exactly the homecoming I was anticipating. I've been dreading it the whole bus ride over here, and now that I'm on the threshold, I have to figure out how to get this stupid tourist back down the mountain. If you don't live here, you should leave. That's what the cops say. Keep saying that it's dangerous, but I know the truth. You're hiding them from me. Sir, if I knew Mothman, he would have forwarded you by now. He runs further up the mountain, up the path, and I know this isn't going to be good. The generator's stronger up here. It mostly keeps lost wanderers from stumbling across our town. But if someone really wanted to, they could charge headfirst into the waves. Which this man was doing right now. I jog to keep up with him. I can hear him panting horribly. He's staggering, moving from one tree to the next. Finally drops down to the ground and starts to convulse. I stand there and watch him. Mothman! Mothman! He's grabbing at his jacket and at his pockets, clearly trying to find something. I lean down and grab one of his arms, think of dragging him down the mountain so he can regain control of his senses. When one of those searching hands finds what I was looking for. It's a knife he's got, and he's got it pointing at me. A knife? I sprang forward before he can do anything, and I bite into his jugular hard. Taste the blood, sweet floral scents of clean laundry and a bustling nightlife hits my mouth. Don't think those should be in his blood. I don't think that's good for your blood. He's the next day, and then he's gone. Knife hits the ground with a cold thud. Well, not quite how I anticipated this move back home to go. I wipe my mouth, savouring the last few drops of blood there. No need to let it go to waste, and I hoist the dead body over my shoulder. Why has he been injecting Daz? Been injecting laundry powder? He's been huffing laundry powder. I never picked up a homecoming gift, now that I think about it. I make the final push up Mount Gulch, what I used to call home. I'd gone away to college. This far deep in the mountains, there weren't any local options for me after high school. No in our village, Father Knox. My parents encouraged me. They were painfully encouraging in everything. So I went and left them behind. Mom, Dad, and little baby Peter. It would open up new opportunities for me, they said. It would allow me to get a job there in the shiny human city. They had money, human money. Money to buy things, to make your life better. Over and over like a mantra they said it. The whole town echoed with it. And I answered, fine, I guess. I went to that human city, to that human college. I picked the classes that humans said made the most money. Medicine. Oh my god, this is just like blood, honey. I studied and looked at the strange diagrams of the human body. Memorized how the human body took to drugs and healed from injuries. I learned how to heal a human from the brink of death. It felt like learning a foreign language. I was living in a strange land where nothing I was learning reflected what I knew from home. But it was what paid the most money. It would help my family the most once I got a job, once I graduated. But then they said I needed to go to medical school for the real money. But that came after college. That was even more hours than studying and work. By then I was exhausted. I just couldn't. Just a break. I decided to come home after college for a job to regain my strength. Yeah, a guy who doesn't know the NHS is on fire. Whoopsie. Then I decided what to do. Ballers. The trees around me looked so familiar. I remembered that day 4 years ago when I had left for good, making the journey back down the mountain with the voices of my family all exclaiming, opportunity, choices, money. I stop, take a deep breath, readjust the body on my shoulder. Come on, Nico, hold it together. My eyes cut through the dark, illuminating everything. Eyes that were not those I had studied in textbooks. Would not take to medicines I had lost so many hours recreating. Human jobs, human food, human customs. A bright, shining human city with nice normal human jobs. I bit my lip, and my fangs drawing blood. I couldn't do it. The path finally opened up, evened out, and I could see in the distance. What? Nico! The young boy is running up to me. He grabs my free arm and starts to shake it like I'm left staring at him. He used to be so small. Nico is home! In the distance I see Mom and Dad, making their way over to us. I grab Peter's arm so he'll stop shaking me and start up the drive. How was the bus ride? Nothing special. That's good. Glad to see you back with us. Seeing it or not, seeing someone who looked like me, I felt the tension in my shoulders relax. If just slightly. Hey, Dusky, which one's the mouth? Question. Let's take your bag so you can settle in. Oh, what's this? It's a gift I picked up on the way here. I dropped the body to the ground. My mom was already investigating. How thoughtful! I had just run out of fertilizer. We'll make good use of it. appears on my side, grabbing at my bags. Oh, let me... I got it, it's fine. An ear-piercing screech blasts out of nowhere, and then... the crickets start. She is not that old! Be nice! The generator. Is that normal? No one answers, but Mom and Peter are both looking at Dad out the corner of their eyes. Recently, yes. It just needs a little a kick to get it working again. Should be fine. I'll handle it. Lend me the sun shield. Nah, I got it. I still have my sunblock on anyway. Same place it always is. It's quite alright, Nico. They're gonna find out eventually, Dad. Find out? Well, take your bags then. You can see to the generator. I'm sure you understand soon enough. Well, that's not cryptic. Alright. My feet take a familiar way around the side of the house. Out of the unkept weeds of the backyard, there stood a large metallic box. The generator. All Knot families had one. With how close humans had settled to our settlements over the years, it was the only thing preventing the unwanted meeting of the worlds. Any humans that had tried to enter our lands would become confused and disoriented, and eventually walk themselves back out. But, well, that certainly didn't happen all the time, as this day had so obviously proven. My classmates had mentioned the haunts, local areas that daredevils would enter into and inevitably get lost. Generators, no doubt. And normally, the machine would be emitting a soft hum, but... Why in the world did it go down? Dad mentioned kicking it, so I guess... nothing. I get closer and immediately notice that the main switch has been turned off, and right above it are dozens of posted signs, all mentioning an unpaid bill. What in the world? How many bills are here? I pull down the warning in front, and another one greets me right behind it. And again, it goes back an entire year. Final notice, October 31st. We still have a fucking week. Why are they turning off my... fucking... this gimp here vampire taxis? Fucking shit show. All I have is fucking human money. An outstanding bill for $500,000 to be paid by October 31st or all service to this generator will be terminated. Leaf Electrical Company from Leith? We live in Leith? Providing security to our Knock neighbours. End of the month. $500,000? Here we are in Edinburgh? I hold the final notice in my hand and turn around. I want to see Mum and Dad's already here. Bad news for the vampires on Leith. The Proclaimers! When are you going to mention the fact our power is about to be turned off? Well, we wanted you to settle in first. $500 even? How did you manage to rack up that much debt in the first place? You know the Leafs just opened a new game centre on the outskirts of Mount Gulch. And your father did enjoy the games he played there, didn't you, sweetie? They had very fascinating games, you know? And you can even play turn. They were going to pay me for winning. Yeah? And how did that work out, huh? I waved the pamphlet in his face. They were going to pay me, Nico. I just have to win and we can pay it off. I still have time. It's ridiculous. I'm off to pay off $500,000 in dollar debt in the Leafs. Month. October 31st. Yeah, I did think of that. They're going to turn off our generator on Halloween, the day when humans fling themselves at our shields. Maybe we can throw them a party? Dad like the gambling. Dad enjoyed the gambling. I'm gonna get that money back. I'm gonna play to win. Oh dear. That sounds lovely. I'm gonna teach him how to sell his Genshin account. The two laugh with each other while I am astutely reminded why I had left to be a muff. Home sweet home. The next day. My bed is so tiny. I wake up early enough that Monday morning, I was going to be taking Peter to school, and myself for that matter. Even with the blackout curtain, some of the stream's lights still seep around the edges. I avoid them and move to my van to start to apply the sun shield. Even after having been forced to wear it every day for the past 4 years, I'm still not used to the way it hangs thick on my skin, covering everything I touch. I think having a barbecue for humans would be a good idea. Can you imagine if humans came in and like, damn, this is just normal people? We just need to have a Halloween barbecue that we're raising money. And then we're sorted. It never dries out, which I suppose means it's still working. But also never fades away into the background. My skin just feels so heavy. Nico! Yeah. Dad can even continue to play Genshin. I'm taking his credit card off him. My little brother will burst into my room, his eyes twinkling. I get to watch Skill my sibling bonding, yeah. Right. Our parents are asleep. Most of their age never had to adjust the hours that come with human schedules. They always loved talking about the good old times when there was a bustling community here. Rocks of all shapes and sizes filling out tiny little streets. Most of them had already moved away. It's a good opportunity in the human city, after all. Like a mantra echoing throughout the deserted streets. Opportunity, money, education, a future. Peter grabs my hand and starts pulling. He was off to middle school, a human school, and I to my new part-time job at the same school. They had a position open for a nursery aide. It was just something to fill in the gap after college, before I decided what I wanted to do next, and it let me use the knowledge I had studied for all those years anyway. The money was a nice bonus, but now I guess was the main draw. $500,000. Well, let's get started. Oh! So I can go the fronty yard. The front yard. Not the fronty yard. Casino. Backyard. The kitchen. The bedroom. The Highland. Damn, we really are in life. Okay, civil. Let's go to the Highlands. The Highlands of Mount Gulch, I hope, are populated with a variety of wildlife, some of whom carry some beautiful pelts. If I was feeling adventurous, I could hunt some of those animals and sell their hides. Hunt? Thank God it's Haiti. Dad, I swear to fucking God, log off, I'll get you! I'm hunting the whole evening. The little thing I'm able to catch is a deer. I give the pelt to my mom to sell at our shop, while she keeps the skull to attempt to dissuade the others from eating her garden. Nod. It's been a long day at work. Peter had an after-school club, so I'm accompanying him home. He keeps grabbing my hand and dropping it, distracted by this and that by the side of the trail. All the way he's been telling me about some new TV show all his human friends are obsessed with at school. And then Frigida used his super big extra power and crushed the planet and Doku died. But he didn't die, you just think he's dead because... Because he already ate the beans of knowledge, which cut all elemental damage in half, obviously. Don't you remember what happened in season 3? It's called Skibbity Toilet. Yeah, sure. Well, fill us in. She was all surprised when he didn't die. She was crying and I was... Up ahead, I see the house on the horizon. Don't forget to do your homework. But it's not due till the end of the week. And... Peter stops in his tracks. I turn around to look at him. He's looking farther back than we came, flapping his arm at his side. That's right, I totally forgot about that. He yells out sorry, to the woods in the distance. What? Zeb, you should go, stand right there. He points to a point in the grass right off the path. Why exactly? Nico, put Skibidi on your front. Nico, Skibidi. Because, yeah. Sure, if you never do that again. I make my way over to the indicated spot. Also, never show me Skibidi toilet again. I fucking hate this. As soon as my feet leave the gravel path, he grabs my shoulder and hoists me skyward. What? I look down and see bright shining eyes, ones I remember from childhood. It's a snow leopard holding me high up in the air, with fluffy blonde hair and a long snowy tail. I would recognize him from anywhere. Milo. True, you back? He brings me closer and envelops me in a crushing hug. Ow. Yes, I'm back. Please let me go. He places me back on the ground, that big smile on his face never faltering. I am happy. It's been a long time. Here says you come home, but I do not see you. But now you here? Just for now. Yeah, I'm here. I don't want to think about that right now. It's just a little break I'm taking, that's all. But isn't it late for you to still be here, Milo? He had always come in with the spring and out with the fall. October. It was past time he would have left for the top of the mountains, where he hibernated during the winter. He let out a big laugh. You look no different. How long has it been? Many summers? I told Milo you were home and he wanted to surprise you. Nico. Nico, Peter said phone to Skibidi. Surprised me, he has. Especially how tall he was now. Or maybe I just shrunk during my time away. Coach can do that to you. Big happy return. Big happy reunion. Where is Skibidi toilet? I happy you here, Nico. We all here. He gives me one pat on the shoulder. He's always been the affectionate type. Oh, Milo, Trevor's lent me the next installment of Super Warrior X. Oh, they fight a lot. Nico, you watch? I'll pass, thanks. Yeah, Sip is horrible taste. Yeah, blah. Yes, Sip is horrible taste. I could never appreciate the finer points of the lore. Let's go watch it, Milo. Yes, but first. He leans in and gives me another hug. He's even purring. And with that, my little brother and my childhood friends go traipsing off to the house. And I stand there in the cold and watch. I feel like I've missed everything, yet nothing has changed. Well, no use standing out here in the cold. I have to go show Milo St. Seiya when I go inside. Kitchen, bedroom. Let's go to my bedroom. To find out about whatever things anime we are watching. Luckily, we have internet access up here in the far reaches of Mount Gulch. If I wanted to, I could offer online tutoring to children for a small profit. Teach? Yeah. I teach a group of bored 20-somethings about the queer undertones of the Just Alright Gatsby. At the end of the session, I see they've sent me some hollers on my PayPal. I don't like that. I don't like my PayPal account. I do not need a pal for peeing. Okay, what do we do today? Milo would be my PayPal, but that doesn't make me happy about it. Oh, nothing on the path? Nothing to do out here? There's an option? We got Minecraft in this game. Group of humans, mystery flyer? Mystery flyer sounds interesting. Talk to lioness woman. Okay, hold on. So these don't take time, I'm guessing? There's a flyer stapled to the telephone pole next to the bus stop. Upon closer inspection it reads, Green thumbs wanted. Beautify your land for haulers. Submit photos of your cleaned areas gold oily to enter the contest. You win 25 haulers per photo submitted. If you submit more than anyone else, then we'll pay you the grand prize of 500,000 haulers. See, aren't we generous? Stop saying we're destroying the environment for our oil tanker spill. We're paying you to clean the environment. Everyone wins. Just remember, the deadline is October 29th. Get cleaning. So I'm gonna guess we're too late to win that, but we could try. Your friendly neighbourhood oil company, VoD Oily. Well, that's convenient. I'm good think I still have that human cell phone. I'll send them any pictures of areas I clean. There's a group of humans loitering around the bus filter. I don't want to get too close, in case they spot me, but I can't help but overhear. His last text was just heart, Mothman, I love you. I don't think he'd really do it. He really went head first into a haunt. He's an inspiration to all of us. We just sit on our asses, but he chases that ass. Our next party goes out to you, Mothman Lover 991. May we all be embraced by our loves as you were yours. Here. He got fucked to death by Mothman, truly a hero. But I can't clean around here. Can I clean the path? No. Lioness woman? There's a lioness sitting at one of the blackjack tables. She makes eye contact with me and then gives me a scowl. Well, geez, okay, I'd say I'm not wanted here. God forbid I be under... No, I'm not underage. Talk with Milo. We can talk with Milo. Oh, open fridge. Open the fridge. Looks like we still have a good amount of canned bloods in stock. Well, one less thing to worry about. It was cheaper, safer and easier than just drink the canned stuff than trying to get it fresh. I was staple it not rolled over. Yeah, another little leaf enterprise. Damn, Edinburgh really... Okay, let's go hang out with Milo. Milo seems to be in good spirits. He's using a knife to carve into what looks like a white piece of stone. But I couldn't help but keep thinking, aren't you normally gone by now? He looks up at me with a confused face. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, no, we're good. Gone? Back up the mountain for winter hibernation? Do you want me gone? Well, not really. But it was still weird, wasn't it? Then I stay. You want me gone? I stay. As long as you want me here, I stay. And if you don't, I stay. He turns back to the object in his hand, carving out a shape. When your pack missed you? Sorry, I don't know why, I'm just... confused is the word. Tired. Been a long day. You don't have much energy as before. What? Your eyes are dark. You do not smile. Why? You know see Skibbity Toilet? I'm tired, Milo. I have a job at Peter's School. Human School. Yes, that one. I'm sure he's told you about it. It seems fun. They have Skibbity Toilet. His tail twitches back and forth. But for him, no fun for you? No, not at all. Then why go? Because I need the money. Money. Demons have money. They talk much about it. That's an understatement. I look for money. For you. So you do not have to be tired. Don't touch me, but well, don't stress about it. I'm just adjusting to your rhythm. I'll be back to normal soon enough. He smiles at me once and goes back to his carving. I leave him be. As Peter and I come up to the house, I see Mom carrying boxes of items out the front door. What's going on? Oh, hello there, sweeties. How's your day at school? Well, this wouldn't let me have the next volume Super Warrior Act. It was fine. But I see you're settling in. It's really been a while since we've had you home, Nico. But I'm sure you'll be leaving us before long, eh? How's the job search going? I have a job, Mum. So what's with the boxes? Oh, well... Your darling father is down at the casino all day, hoping to turn things around, but I was just sitting up here twiddling my thumbs. So I figured I'd try my hand at helping. I'm having a yard sale down by the bus stop. There are a few things we don't need anyway. I thought maybe some humans would pick them up for a few coins. Dad needs his Genshin. She turns and I can see that she's wearing a baggy skirt. Her tail still brushes back and forth underneath the garment, but from a distance it could feel human. Most of tails are often confined to the mountain their whole lives. There are surgeries to remove them, allowing some seamless integration into human society, but they were almost always done to children and carried at very high risk. Not to mention they were extremely expensive. One thing always comes back to money, doesn't it? What was that? Nothing. That sounds like a wonderful idea. Good luck with humans. Thank you! And if you find anything in your travels that you feel would fetch a nice price, feel free to drop by and I'll put it up for sale. With all of us working together... Peter sneezes into his hand. With most of us working together, I'm sure we can scrape together enough to get by. Peter, go pick up some sticks so we can sell. She gives me a hug and then continues to haul the boxes down the mountain. Always an optimist, Mum was. We can tidy here. Okay, so we can start I think it's really funny that I can tidy my room and send them pictures. To prove that they're not destroying the environment, here is my room. Yeah, not my finest hour. I should get cleaning this. Not just for the beautification award, but for me. I spend my time throwing out old water bottles and moving up used plates to the kitchen. I have been back 5 days. And I've got a nice dent in work, but it's nowhere near to being done. Another day's needed, it seems like. Fuck. Gotta keep cleaning my damn room! I had stayed late at work just to get a few extra things done. I was paid hourly, so I didn't mind too much, but I was considering that it was already putting in overtime my first week on the job. Guess that was sort of the point of these types of low-paying, high-stress jobs. At least I have to walk back to myself today. As much as I like seeing my little brother again, I don't share his boundless source of energy. Finally, some peace and quiet. Or not. Up ahead, I see a brown and black figure dash into the grotto, leaving a path of upturned stones and sticks in its wake. Well, that's weird. I fucking hate Skibbity's toilet, the Spinal fucking Skibbity's toilet. So naturally, I take a detour to the grotto to investigate. As soon as I step into the grotto, I'm face to face with someone I haven't seen in over 5 years. What? What are you doing here? My stomach drops. What the hell is Samson Leaf doing in the grotto? Oh. If I fuck Samson Leaf, maybe he'll get rid of the debt. I'm gonna fuck Samson Leaf. I should be asking you that. He's got a bit of dirt on his shoes and on his lying tail. What is the youngest son of the Leaf family doing all the way out here? The guy the Proclaimer sang about? Wow! I can sell his autograph for so much! Humans this far up Mount Gulch? He's looking at me with wide eyes. Wait, You referring to me? Excuse me? Be gone! Go back to that wonderful, mysterious world from which you came! I'm fucking knocked, you asshole. He squints at me, licking me from head to toe. I know my ears are in with my hair, a necessity from my time at college. And I took more so after my father, but he didn't have to be so rude. Who are you? I'm Nico, Vlad and Gretchen's child. But I thought they had a younger son and an older. Yeah, well, things change. I'm Nico now. Ah, I love that for you. Well, Nico, I would appreciate if you could leave here post-haste. Seems like he's just as rude as I remember him. His whole family, really. And you didn't see me! Ignore me! I've been racially profiled by the cunt from the Proclaimers. And he only just barely managed to avoid doing a transphobia. Whatever, just leave me alone. I've got enough on my plate. He shows me away and I turn to exit the grotto when I see two burly-looking leopards flanking either side of the entranceway. Now that's the life I recognise. Standoffish and armed to the brim with strong arms. An absolute bane of my existence. I head on back to the house. I'll go tidy my room. That's it. The day I finish cleaning my room. I attacked the last of the dust bunnies and the last few remaining plates, and after a long vicious battle, my room is once again clean. We need to try fucking Mr. Olive. We can't rule out the possibility of fucking Mr. Olive for him to relieve us of our debt and other things. Now I take a picture before I wreck it again. One picture taken, one email sent. A good way to spend my time, I think. Because I still have areas to clean, if I was so inclined. Listen, I've done work. I don't know if have I done. Debatable. Depends how morality works. I don't know. Cleaning my room. Oh, I can't clean my room. Okay, we're over cleaning my room. Oh, I can open the fridge again today. I open the fridge. Looks like we still have a good amount of canned blood in stock. Well, one less thing to worry about. Fridge cheaper is it? Okay. That hasn't changed. Thank you for this fridge, sir! Everyone's strange. No, you pulled that just in time for ads starting, so... I don't know, I think we can get through one more. Oh, Milo's back in my backyard. Thank you for the hideaway. No, we don't need to talk to Samson. Police! That trail runs cold here. No footprints, no fingerprints, nothing. Yes, that's why they call this place a haunt. You're not a haunting too, are you? Nah, I just find it interesting to read about. Well, careful, you'd only make it a hobby. It's not worth it. Just a catch. But yeah, it's an entirely different game we're going to play. Good job, Zar. Good RPGing. Ah, fuck, it's the Polis. Hey, Milo. Nico, it's good to see you. I asked Peter about human money. It is very fascinating. I do not find this human money, but I do find pretty things. Peter says pretty things worth much money. Is it sticks? Thank you for the sticks. He pulls out a few rocks and pebbles from his pocket. With great reverence, he places them in my hand. For you! Very good skipping stones, very shiny, smooth. I can't help but let out a sad laugh. That's very sweet of you, Milo. But, I don't think this will sell. Most of the people in my mother's store are humans in it. I don't see them buying this. Humans not like pretty stones? Rare ones, sure. once deep in the ground, formed under intense pressure over a millennia, but not river stones. You can find river stones anywhere. But Nico likes pretty stones. I feel my voice drop away. I did once. In my dark, deep past. Noel and I used to sit by the creek down by the trees in summer, throwing stones as far as we could. So often he'd let me win, give me all the best stones he could find. I will continue to look for pretty, human things. He smiles at me. He's always so joyful and always beaming. Have I ever seen him sad? Angry? He feels so tired. Thank you, Milo. Maybe we should mine. So we back in the mines, got our buckets. Checking. I assume nothing has changed with my fridge. Oh! Where did you get this knife, Mom? My house? Oh, my child picked it up along the road. We're a bit strapped for cash, you see. It would look nice enough to sell. She bats her eyes at him. We take donations as well. Noted. He hands over to Hod. I mean, better than nothing. Let's get back in the mines. The grotto has a large gemstone housed within its walls. If I wanted to, I could spend some time digging them out. They might fetch a nice amount of polish. Right? I break a few stones off the wall. I find a few nondescript stones. They're not exactly gorgeous, but at least they're worth something. Alright, that is basically time. So I will raid on out before we have the next ad break. Thank you guys for joining me. We will be covering more of the bundle tomorrow. If you want, you guys can let me know. Do you want me to continue this, or would you like to see what else is available? But yeah, let's raid over into Rachna, who is playing Before the Green Moon. Alright, thank you very much, guys. If you want to check out the bundle, let me just... You can pick it up. The regular price is $60. You will get 144 items in it, including this game, the other games we've been playing, and we'll also have Grania and Perfume Nostalgique, which we played last time we were covering the bundle. I've been an ad. I am an advertisement. But if you are short in cash, you can always go with the sliding scale version, which is only $10. But if you pay the $6, you are helping support queer creators. It's a major help for all of us. Alright, guys. Oh, thank you again to the team for providing me with the keys. Alright, guys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye! I love Milo.